So in these exercises, we're slowing the tempo of life down. We're finding ways to contract or tighten, firm the musculature in a way to mimic these patterns so that we connect to them consciously. We drive deeper into that habituated contractive pattern for the purpose of learning how to ease it off. Because once there is a habitually contracted pattern, our sensory system is no longer able to give us the necessary feedback to release that area. So as you know, we call it the sensory motor cortex, the midbrain. Okay, so in order to move something, we have to feel it. And while we're moving something, we are able to feel it. So it is a circular system. If the habituation is significant enough, we will not know how to relax something simply by attention. Now, sometimes you could be walking around with your shoulders a little bit hiked and somebody could say, hey, relax your shoulders. Oh, and you realize they were up, and it's within your control. But there's other times when those shoulders are contracted and somebody asks you to drop them, and you say, I'm fine, I am relaxed. And then with work, we find out, oh, actually, there was some more travel there. And that's what these are going to help us with. So that's the general philosophy of the movement. Okay, so the instructions for the movement are to be as relaxed as possible in terms of no distractions. So for the few minutes that you're going to do, the 10, 20 minutes or an hour, okay? We don't need to do them when we're learning them. It's good to do the movements for a little bit longer, but in time, even a 5-minute session can accomplish something of benefit. As I said, the movements are done slowly and they're done consciously. So we're paying very, very close attention to all of the sensations in the body. You'll hear me saying to sense your condition, to sense within yourself. To develop a practice of sensing is really critical, or let's say a necessary and desired skill in somatic exercises. We want to know what's going on within us. So if we are starting to feel the effects of tension and we're in still that area where we have control, then we can ease ourselves down. We can return our breathing to a normalized state. Okay? We don't have to allow the outer conditions to drive us into a strong stress response. If we notice the stress response has begun, we can take a breath, we can relax, we can lay down on the floor, do some exercises, and we can recover. So that's a good start for now. Let's get into doing some of the movements.